Hi, we are Rob and Ali sharing with you our passion of all things cruise and travel. And I have very greasy and dirty glasses on. I can hardly see you guys. I'm here anyway.
We are in Port Vila today and we've not booked any tours. What we're going to do is we're going to go and have a chat to the taxi guys that are always waiting outside. We're going to get their suggestions as to where would be good to go on a day like... We've got an idea of Cascades, but we'll see. We'll talk to the guys and we'll see where they think might be good places
hot,
to go on a day like today.
Sticky, steamy and a little bit overcast. It's kind of got a little bit of rain going on, but... Hey, this is why it's so lush here, is because it's hot and steamy. But yeah, let's go and check out what they think's the best.
We brought $220 off the ship with us, and we'll see what we can get for our $220 between us.
We thought we'd have a budget and try it that way.
Yeah.
Let's go. I just did a... Oops, by the way, we're actually, as you get off the ship, there's a visitor information centre just before you leave the sort of harbour bit here, and they've got maps and things as well, which will give you a good idea of where we are. And look, this is just a little bit of a guide. As we've walked through, you'll get kind of heckled by the drivers because kind of trying to get your attention. Everybody wants your business, and you know, they're just out here to make a living, and they're all kind of shouting at you. Please don't get put off by that. These are really nice guys. They will just talk to you and you can negotiate a price. They're all going to be in the same ballpark because, you know, they're all in competition with each other, so you're not going to get ripped off. But we have seen people come through here and it's put them off, and they've put their heads down and they've like marched up the road. There's nowhere to go if you don't get your cab from here. It's a long walk into town, or if you don't get your water taxi, you've kind of missed out. So just take a deep breath, let them get it out their system, go to somebody you just like the look of or whatever, and have a chat with them about getting a taxi or a little minibus. And you might share with some people, or you might just go on your own. But as I say, just relax, don't run away from them. You will still get a good bargain and they will look after you.
We've come out of the gates. The taxis are all here. You can pick up a tour. There's loads of tours, loads of taxis around, so they'll take you wherever you want to go.
Oh, okay.
We picked up a taxi. We're going to go up to the Cascade Waterfalls, see what that's like. So our driver was telling us that apparently the Cascades has become very expensive. It's under Chinese ownership, and there are 2 entrance fees now. Essentially, it's sort of like $60 a piece to go up the Cascade. So that's about what, $120 plus your taxi. It's getting quite expensive. So what he's doing is he's taking us to the Blue Lagoon, have a little bit of swim, and we're going to see the turtle feeding. Taxi's charging us $60 a piece, which is a really good rate because there's only 2 of us actually in the taxi. So that's $120, and I think the turtle feeding, including lunch, is $25 each, and the Blue Lagoon is $20 each. So it's whole day is probably going to cost us about $210 for the 2 of us, which we're okay with.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I normally wouldn't. You don't normally want to get into all that about where the money's going, but I believe that the Chinese they've bought a lot of the shops and a lot of the land and things, which is fine. This is just the way the world works. But it feels nice to be able to give some of the money to the locals and have this lovely tour.
Absolutely.
Kind of just tailor-made for us, I think. And as the weather is a little bit crummy, anyway, we can adapt it as we go. I guess that's the beauty of doing an independent tour, that if it gets too bad, they'll just divert us somewhere else and do something else.
Work it out as we go along.
So, we're just working it out. So that feels really nice. The guys were great. When you come out of the ship, you'll feel as that you're getting a barrage of guys kind of trying to sell you the tours and things. And we could see that a few of the people coming off looked as though they felt a bit overwhelmed by it. But to be honest, once they've kind of get you to one side, you then just talk it through, and you know, they're not going to sell you anything you don't want.
Everybody's just looking to make a living. Just like everybody else.
But they were very easy to talk to and say what we wanted, and you don't have to do a lot of haggling. They'll tell you the prices and things. So I guess the moral of that tale is don't feel too overwhelmed around and just keep walking and walking to get away. Just kind of stop, have a chat, go to the next guy or whatever. But yeah, the prices between them, they've got a pretty set price between the guys, so they're not undercutting each other, I guess. So yeah, that felt pretty good to negotiate that. No biggie, and we're on our way.
The rain stopped, the sun has come out, and our first stop is going to be the Turtles. So we've come here, it's $25 a piece, just paid the lady $50 for the two of us. And looks like there's quite a few people here already. There's a lot of taxis and cars here already. So it is a bit like a car park. In fact, it is a car park. It's a car park at the Turtles. So yeah.
The journey here was beautiful, and David, our guide,
probably about half an hour, yeah?
Yeah, David, our guide, has been giving us lots of information on the way, but it's beautiful. I'm not normally one for kind of coach tours and things, but that was lovely. It's beautifully air conditioned, so I did enjoy that.
So first of all, we've got our guide has brought us this absolutely gorgeous coloured iguana.
Stay away?
Yeah, stay away from, because when he sees the color green, he always go for color green because of the.
Oh, okay.
And he has got a huge tail.
It's got a long tail, eh?
Got a very long tail, hey?
Yeah, and he changes color. Sometimes he go like white stripe on it. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so it changes colour.
Hello, you.
Green, black, brown. It's not like green.
And look, look at the big claws he's got, but they're not digging in. And he's got little yellow nose.
On this plant here, apparently there are 34 iguanas.
Yes.
Haven't tried to catch them, well, not catch them, I haven't tried to find them all, but
Yeah.
this spot, there's one, two, excellent.
A lot of them from the other side.
A lot of them over here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
I will-
can see one here. You don't see them, and then all of a sudden your eyes.
Yeah, we have some iguana.
Okay.
Oh, here we go, look at these two guys.
People behind you now.
Yeah.
So now we're just going to take a walk down here to where the turtles are. I can see some people swimming with the turtles already.
They just 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh.
We put them in the pool, we feed them with papaya. And we put them in the pool. After 2 weeks, we're going to move them to another pool again.
Okay, so these little guys are only 2 to 3 weeks old, tiny little turtles.
So these are the little babies. These aren't even 2 weeks old. They're for the green sea turtles. You have to wash your hands, obviously, because they're babies, so you don't want to infect them with anything. You just give your hands a little bit of a wipe. I've put my, they come to nibble. They're obviously looking for food because they're babies. They're always hungry as they're growing. But they get fed.
There's nothing nutritious there.
I'm sorry, there's nothing nutritious there. But oh, they're gorgeous.
Yeah?
So some of them, they sort of tuck their little front flippers back there.
Sleeping.
Yeah, so they're just, yeah, that one's all curled up. It's not doing anything. There we go.
He wind me up though.
There, oh, he came alive then. So he wasn't wasting any energy. He was having a little nap. And then he's come for something to eat. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm so sorry, baby. I'm sorry, it's only nails.
Next to the little baby pool, they've got this larger pool here. There are 2 turtles in here. They're about 7 months old. I was going to get in and have a little play around with the one of the 7-month-old ones. This is a lot bigger turtle here.
And a bigger bite. There he
Whoa.
comes. He come up for a... Oh, this is
There are 2 or 3 in this pool, huh?
There's 2 in this one.
2 in this pool.
There's bigger ones there.
Oh, bigger one still. Okay.
It's bigger in this pond over here.
Okay.
Wow, really big ones. See, look, they love the shiny nails, and they come up and they go, oh no, I don't want to bite from you. Yeah, I don't want to bite from you. It's not like that.
Included in the $25 entrance fee is food. There are also drinks that you can buy. The food is chicken wings, and there is some rice and some chips. So, a little bit of snack to keep you going for lunch.
So the food is very basic. but it's beautifully presented. Everything's all clean, and everybody's chucking in. Actually, it's that kind of food where it's just you're by the seaside, you're hungry, and you just chuck into some hot basic food and lick your lips, lick your fingers. That's what everybody's doing. Let's tuck in.
The baby turtles are in the little pool, and then the intermediate ones, the ones that were 7 months old, are in the middle pool. And then we've got this one that goes directly out into the ocean. There's a fence at the end where the larger turtles are. Now, we didn't bring our snorkels and masks because we weren't intending on coming here when we left the cruise ship, but there are some snorkels and masks here. There we go. That people can use.
So here I am, already masked up. It's beautiful. This is where the bigger turtles are. So this is before they then release them. So they're about 12 months old when they release them. It's like a little natural inlet, and they put it's bigger than kind of like a wire fence, so that the seawater can come in with the waves and keeps it nice and fresh. There we go. I'll show you. It is me under here, by the way, in case you thought it was an imposter. So off we go. And let's see. Actually, do you know, I thought it would be freezing looking at those big waves, and it doesnn't feel too bad. So let's go and see if we can find some turtles.
I did find a turtle, but now I've lost it. The waves came in and washed me into the shore a little bit and washed the turtle away. So I'll keep looking.
On the top here and look down, and you can see people swimming around and looking at the turtles, and you can see the turtles. They're about this big. They're really big. It doesn't really look much, and we were kind of, oh, go on then, we'll go and get wet. We're here now. Oh my God, it is absolutely amazing. When people say about swimming with dolphins and things, and it's like life-changing, that's what it felt like to me. You actually do swim around with them. You need to get the...
They chase you.
Yeah, and then they will chase you. You definitely need a mask. Probably not a snorkel.
No, I would say you definitely need a snorkel, because by the time you see one and then you're coming back up for air.
And you definitely, the sand is beautiful, the water is warm, but you do need reef shoes. I haven't got reef shoes, but the coral, there's a few bits around the edges and a few little bits in the middle, and it's great because you can stand on it, but they will cut your feet. I am blown away. I am so glad that we came here and didn't do the Cascades. This is just the best.
It is, yeah. So this is the pool down here. It's emptied out. There's a few people gone now. So we better head back to our cab. David might have gone.
Spent such a long time here, honestly. I don't know whether we could fit everything in now, but I don't care. I swam with turtles.
Okay, we left the turtle feeding sanctuary, which was absolutely magnificent. We're on our way to the Blue Lagoon. We're passing these beautiful beaches that every time we put the camera on, disappear. So, but take my word for it, there are beautiful beaches.
A little bit like the turtles, I imagine. When we get the footage back from this, there's probably all those wonderful moments you might have missed, babe. We couldn't actually see whether the camera was on or off, so it'll be a bonus if we get any footage.
The weather stayed dry, but it looks like there's some rain clouds around. We'll see how we go.
Off to the Blue Lagoon.
We've arrived here at the Blue Lagoon. It really was only a few minutes away. David stopped. He stopped the bus over here in the parking area. So what we've got down here is we've got some sand and a landing stage and a platform. Let's go and have a look and maybe get in the water, hey?
But there's lots of these nice
Lots of
little,
these huts, aren't there?
Huts here. And I just off the top of my head while we're just kind of coming in, I've got my water bottle here, but it would be nice to have put a few cold beers in a kind of a cool box, I think, and sat and enjoyed this Blue Lagoon. That's just a little tip.
Now this is not exactly what I expected. I expected sort of like a swimming hole in the middle of nowhere, sort of like the middle of a forest or something. But this really is like it's almost like a purpose-built pool with slides and, well, not slides, but ladders and branches and seating areas. Yeah, I'm not sure how far down it goes, and big wooden platforms. Okay, let's get in and see how the water is then. Apparently it is very cold, so Al's going to do a quick plunge in.
It is. I've put my big toe in it and it's freezing, so I'm going to have to do the old suck it in, take a deep breath and just go, oh my God. Just go, oh my God. 1, 2, 3, do it. Oh. Oh.
We're in the water and you can see where they built this platform over the rocks, but they've also built platforms that are higher as well. Built them up into the trees. Not sure whether you can see this one here. Oh! So we built the platforms up into the trees here, so you can have an even higher jump. In fact, there's rope swings as well. There's some guys going to swing on the rope swings, I think. Eh?
I might jump in and have a bit of an adventure. It is fresh water, very slightly salty, but yeah, once you're in, it is a playground. It is. It's lovely. There's lots of little inlets. Do you know, you could spend a good few hours. I was going to say the day here. You could actually, if you came earlier and just got dropped off here with your kids, with a picnic or something. I think it's just beautiful. But hey, as soon as we're here, I'm going to have a go at jumping in. Ready to go?
Yeah.
What do we say? We say 1, 2, 3 and do it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, do it. It's not deep enough. You touch the bottom. Oh dear. You do. I touched the bottom with my knee.
Oh, okay.
Hot.
That's what I've been telling you.
Oh, and it's very slippy, so even though I just jumped in, I did see my foot went behind me. Okay, I'm going to do... They said it was way deeper over there, which I'd rather have. I don't mind deep.
Okay.
Whew.
What's this clone? I did it! Did it look super elegant?
Yes.
Did it look like
Very
a James,
graceful.
like a James Bond girl?
Looked like something out of an Olympic team.
Oh my God. That was awesome. I didn't think I'd be able to even hold that rope for a second. I've made up with myself. My nails felt like they were going to rip off though. That's the only thing. Should have tried higher. Higher, higher, higher. It's exhilarating. You really are going to have to try some of these things, babe. Did you want to have a go?
No.
No. Although you do have your lenses in, so...
That's true. That's why I can't.
Yeah, you might knock them out.
No, that's true. That's what I was thinking.
Okay, I'm going to go round.
So, it looks like Al is going to give it a go off the high board. Sole representative of the Anglo-Australian high board jumping team. I think she might change her mind when she gets to the top and looks down, but we'll give it a... see what happens. Okay, folks, you saw it. She did it.
You're just glad I came up. I must just tell you, I hate heights, and there was nothing to hold on to. Because it's a tree, the tree actually moves. So, whoa.
And I don't think we can top that. So that is the end of our Blue Lagoon time here. It has been fantastic. It's beautiful in there. $20 per person entry fee gets you into the Blue Lagoon, and have a look around. This is absolutely gorgeous. Swimming is beautiful. Right, back to see if David's still here with our cab. Okay, so now we are on our way back to the cruise ship. The rain's coming down a bit. We've been really lucky, the two places that we visited having no rain, and it started to rain just as we were leaving the Blue Lagoon. We get so lucky with the weather sometimes. I do not know how we manage it, but thankfully we do. We are now back at the ship. That was just about on 3 hours, which is what we planned on doing. Fabulous, never any stress. David was brilliant. He told us about the different places, pointed out some different things on the way. We went to the turtle, which is one of the new turtle feeding and sanctuary places. They had lunch in there as well. And then we went to the Blue Lagoon, which was not what I expected at all. I really just expected sort of like a swimming hole, but there were the platforms.
You could
and
spend hours there. If you had, and especially if you've got kids and things. You could
oh
spend
yeah,
hours
if
there.
you lived here, you'd go down there on a Sunday. To picnic,
yeah.
Fabulous, fabulous.
Now, we did have the option as well of going to the duty free. David would have taken us there as well, included in the price, and waited for us. We'd had enough, and it was raining, and I want to get back for a coffee, but included in that price, we could have got that as well.
Yeah, so the whole day cost us $210 for the two of us, which we think is an absolute bargain.
Because that was your getting into places. It's to get into those places. So, and he looked after us, and we never had any worry at all that he would just drive off and leave us there.
So if you want to do your own thing, come talk to the taxi drivers, tell them where you want to go, or if you don't know, they'll suggest somewhere. Great suggestions, and they'll tell you all about it. So if you like this video, hit like, hit subscribe, and hit the notification button if you want to see more of our videos.
Thank you so much.
From Port Vila, for now, from the two of us, we'll say thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Oh, and I've got to say thank you Vanuatu, or thank you Port Vila, Thomas. Is that right? Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas. Yes. Okay. Bye for now.